Welcome to my presentation on the impacts of cropping systems on soil health of deforested upland soils in Cambodia. I am Jared Williams from Brigham Young University, Idaho. My co-authors are Hilary Sui, Nils Hansen from Brigham Young University, Idaho, and Sopanare Rao from the Royal University of Agriculture in Cambodia. In Cambodia, 27,000 square kilometers have been deforested and developed into agricultural land in the past 20 years. Soil health generally declines under agricultural production systems. Yet some agricultural systems may be less detrimental to soil health than others. Conservation agricultural systems, which include diverse cropping systems and conservation tillage practices, are likely to sustain and improve soil health. As part of the study, 9 locations in the Cambodian uplands were identified for measuring soil health. These 9 locations appear on the map in the bottom left-hand corner. Each of these locations included both a forested and a deforested agricultural site. To understand the impacts of deforestation in agricultural development, we compared forested and deforested agricultural sites for several soil health parameters, including soil biological, soil physical, and soil chemical properties. For soil biological properties, we saw that for soil organic carbon, forested sites had higher soil organic carbon than the deforested agricultural sites. For soil respiration, both for a 24-hour and a 4-day period, we saw that both forested sites had higher soil respiration rates than the deforested agricultural sites. For soil chemical properties and soil physical properties, we saw no differences between the forested and deforested agricultural sites. Additionally, we made individual location comparisons of soil biological properties, comparing the forested and the deforested agricultural sites. For each location, 24-hour soil respiration and 4-day soil respiration and organic carbon were greater for the forested than the deforested agricultural sites, with the exception of the Gokge site, where at the 24-hour respiration and the soil organic carbon, there were no differences between the forested and the deforested agricultural site. We believe this was due to the burning of shrubs and grasses every 3 to 5 years at this location. To further understand the impacts of cropping systems on soil health parameters, we examined monoculture and polycultural systems and compared them. Monoculture and polyculture systems did not show differences among soil health parameters, although we did see a relationship between surface residue in monocultural systems and soil organic carbon. As surface residue increased, soil organic carbon decreased. We believe this is the result of intensive agricultural systems. These monoculture systems incorporate high biomass crops regularly throughout the growing season, therefore potentially increasing the amount of soil organic carbon in these soils. Additionally, we compared soil biological health parameters for cropping systems that included fruit trees or did not include fruit trees. We compared delta soil organic carbon and delta soil respiration. Delta meaning the difference between the forest and deforested agricultural sites. In other words, sites that have a greater delta value indicate a greater difference between the forest and deforested agricultural sites. Comparison of forest and deforested agricultural sites showed cropping systems without trees showed less difference in soil organic carbon and soil respiration than sites that included fruit trees in their systems. Non-tree cropping systems are likely tilled, which incorporate large amounts of biomass back into the soil to increase soil organic carbon and respiration. We further investigated the impact of plant residue surface coverage on soil biological parameters. We found that for deforested agricultural sites that included fruit trees in their cropping system, that as surface residue increased, soil respiration also increased. This suggests that leaf litter may increase soil respiration as well. In conclusion, we find, based on this study, that deforestation of Cambodian upland soils has decreased soil biological health of these deforested agricultural sites. Further, we found that incorporation of crop residues in intensive crop systems may actually increase some soil biological health parameters, at least during the first 10 to 15 years, mainly because of the high amount of biomass being incorporated back into the soil. Cropping systems with tree crops and less cultivation may actually in the long term show better soil health resilience.